love struggle Romeo has got his sweet serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. He finds that street light, oh, he steps out of the shade. He says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, it's Romeo, nearly give me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, hey, lie, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up with people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet you, then you exploded in my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. So we come up on different streets, they both were streets of shame, both dirty, both mean. Yes, and the dream was just the same. And I dreamed your dream for you, so now your dream is real.
Where's the cue ball going?
How can you look at me as if I'm just another one of your deals? When you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, yeah, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you just say, oh, Romeo, yeah. You know, I used to have a scene with him. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, I love you like the stars above. You said, I love you till I die. There's a place for us, you know, the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Don't do the talk like the talk on the TV. I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you, the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat, the rock and roll company. And all I do is kiss you through the bars of a rain. Julie, I do the stars with you, baby. Anytime, Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said I love you like the stars above. You said I love you till I die. There's a place for us, you know, the movie song. So when you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Romeo got his 70. Look at love song that he made, and he finds that street light. Oh, he steps out of the shade, he says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Yeah, you and me, babe, so how about It's a mystery to me. The game commences for the usual fee, plus expenses, confidential information. It's in the diary. This is my investigation. It's not a public inquiry. I'm checking out the reports and I'm digging up the dirt. You get to meet all sorts in this line of work, alright. And treachery and tease, well, there's always an excuse for it. And when I find the reason, I still can't get used to it. So what have you got at the end of the day? What you got for the takeaway? Bottle of whiskey and you set your lights, blinds on the window and the pain behind the eyes. Scarred for life, no compensation. Private investigations.
Always floats it. the cue ball going.
his own hair. Mother got his own jet plane. He got a helicopter. He is a millionaire. We got to install a microwave ovens, custom kitchen delivery. Got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. For to play that guitar, I should've learned for to play them drum. Well, you look at that, she got it sticking in the camera, yeah. She really turning me on when he's up there. What's that? A white noise is the banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. The money for nothing, the chicks for free. We got to install a microwave oven, custom kitchen delivery. Got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Well, look at them yo-yos. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. The money for nothing, the chicks for free. Get the money for nothing, the chicks for free. You get the chicks for free. Money for nothing, the chicks for free. You get the chicks for free. Money for nothing, the chicks for free. You get the chicks for free. Get the money for nothing.
Where's the cue ball going?
Place Newcastle, where I come from, called the Spanish City. I used to go there when I was a kid and listen to rock and roll music. The song's called Tunnel of Love. Crazy on the walls, but it's the life that I choose. Sing about the six blade, sing about the switchback, and a torch tattoo. I've been riding on a ghost train with the cars they scream and slam, and I don't know where I'll be tonight, but I'd always tell you where I am. Screaming in your faces, standing in the light. She had a ticket for the racing. Yeah, just like me, she was a victim of the night. I put my hand up on the lever now. Let it rock and let it roll.
Always floating.
I don't want no bandage fever. There was an arrow through my heart and mind, so it will keep on turning. Neon burning. Dire Straits rock and roll band. On the bass guitar, John Ilsley. The US of A on guitar, Jack Sonny. Flute and saxophone, Chris White. On the keyboards, Guy Fletcher. On the drums, Terry Williams. And on the keyboards, Alan Clark.
Carousels in the cavalcade. I've been searching everywhere, steeplechase in the palace. And then he should me the promises I made. For to walk away, walk away. Walk away, walk away. Gotta go tell me, baby. Got to walk away. Girl, it looks so pretty to me, like it always did. Like the Spanish city to me when we were kids, yeah. Girl, it looks so pretty to me, like it always did, yeah. Oh, like the Spanish city to me when we were kids.
the day. And the sweet love of woman is a song about a teen and night. Yeah, do the walk. Walk of life. Oh yeah, do the walk of life. Walk of life. Here comes on, they're gonna tell you the story. Hand me down now, walking shoes. Here comes John, he got the power and the glory. Backbeat, talking blues. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, he's training all the night time and the day. It's all about the sweet love of woman. It's all about the night. Do the walk. Walk of life. Oh yeah, do the walk of life. Long do the walk of life. You got Johnny, got the oldies, the goldies, the bebop blues, baby, what I say. Going Johnny singing, got a woman going down in the tunnel trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, he's training all the night time and the day. The natural, the violence and double talk. Just a song in all the trouble and the strife. You do the walk. Walk of life.
Where's the red glory? Always floating.
Thank you! You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park in the meantime. Tell the river you stone when you hold everything. Then it's blowing Dixie double fall time. Feel the way when you hear the music ring. When you're stepping inside, you don't see too many faces.
Where's the cue ball going?
Coming in out of rain to hear the jazz go down. Competition, too many other places. Yeah, but the horns they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. Checking out Guitar George. Now he knows all of them fancy chords. Just rhythm gonna make that guitar cry, now make it sing. And an old guitar is all he can afford. Gets up under them running lights, gonna play that. that fancy scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing quite alright, thank you very much. Do the honky-tonk just like anything. Save it up for my Friday night. With the Sultans, with the Sultans on swing. They're just fooling around in the corner, dressed in their baggies in their best King's form. Don't give a damn about any trumpet playing man. It ain't what they call rock and roll. No, but the Sultans, we get the Sultans to play Creole. Right up to the microphone. He says at last, it says the time bell rings. Thanking you good night, now it's time to go home. Make it fast and one more thing. We are the Sultans. Yeah, we are the Sultans on swing. These mist-covered mountains are home now for me, but my home is the lowlands and always will be. Someday you'll return your valleys and farms, and you'll no longer burn to be brothers in arms. Through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire, I witness your suffering as the battle raged higher. And though they did hurt me so bad, fear and alarm, you did not desert me, my brothers in arms. There's so many different worlds, so many different suns. We have just one world, but we live in different ones. to hell. And you got the moon right in
Where's the
my
cue ball going?
Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die, but it's waiting in the starlight, and the light in your palm. We're fools to make war on our brothers in arms.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you.
Thank you.
this world has made it sad. Some people can be bad. Things they do, the things they say. But baby, I'll chase away those bitter tears. I'll chase away those restless fears now. Turn your blue skies into gray. Why worry? It should be laughter after pain. It should be sunshine after rain. These things have always been the same. So why worry now? Why worry now? Well, baby, when I get down, I turn to you. You make sense of what I do, and I know it isn't hard to say. Baby, just when this world